Bit of rain and clouds for it to be perfect.
All right.
But it's an important game for Barcelona, and the tension evident in the faces of Barcelona. They know they have got a tiger by the tail here, Phil. This team is not going to be easy to get by after Barcelona showing some wobbles and less than stellar performances individually and collectively, so the bugle unquestionably has got to be answered. ETA comes in as the draw champions of La Liga, so it's an important statement for them. This team, this club, supported fanatically.
We
here in
are
Madrid,
live.
is certainly one of the teams that can spring a big shock and heap more misery on Barcelona. Let's tell it like it is. ETA certainly had some good performances, but they too are struggling to find their top form. They were illuminary last season and a fantastic run of form that took them so close, a cat's whisker, within getting to the Champions League. But they have failed at the last fence and now go into the Europa League, where they have been successful right out of the traps. Confidence is high, the challenge is big for Getafe, the crowd is ready. It's a wonderful, sunny, perfect afternoon down on the green. Look at that big billiard table. So the footballistas will have nothing in terms of excuses as far as the playing surface is concerned. These people believe in the upset. Barcelona's going to have to be up for a big fight today without the medicine man who makes all things better, Leo Messi. Some big changes for Ernie Valverde. We'll get to them when we see the lineups, but El Pistolero is back after being subbed off the last week. Corella there, wonderful player. The Barcelona.
All right. How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I don't know if you guys heard, Dembele's injured again. Shocker, right? Who saw that one coming? This time it's a thigh injury. This is goddamn ridiculous. I cannot believe how often this kid gets injured. It's absurd.
It's still to be determined. And taking a look at the bench, Portillo available, Molina, who seems to get better as he ages, and Kennedy and Faja as well with a lot of experience. Quite a team that Jose Bordalas has built up. And maybe not quite the revenue sharing of sorts.
All right, what's everybody's predictions today? Who we got?
European countries.
Getafe are actually kind of dangerous. They got Angel up top at striker. They got the Barcelona boy Cucurella at left mid with the long hair. Look for him. He's going to be dangerous today. So what's the predictions? What are we thinking, folks?
There you see the VAR officials. Jesus Gil Manzano, the man with the whistle in hand. Angel Navarro, Javier Martinez running the lines, Daniel Palencia is the fourth official. And here the
We got Sergio Roberto at right back, PK and Langley in the center, Junior Firpo at left back, the young Busquets, and Arthur in the midfield. That's good. That should be our starting combo. Then we got Perez on the right, Suarez in the middle, Griezmann left. I don't like that. Perez has been floundering as of late. He started out hot with the first few matches, but hasn't really been doing much lately. So hopefully, hey, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. And then Griezmann out left is not working out. He needs to be playing in the middle, either as a number 9 or as a number 10. And it's just a question of if we start him over Suarez. I don't know. It's a tough call.
About ready for action. Getafe and Barcelona.
All right, here we go. Kick off.
In southern Madrid. Low humidity. Sunny skies, as you might be able to tell. An early start for the champions on the road in yellow, defending the goal towards the left. The light blue of Getafe moving from right to left. Phil Shane alongside Ray Hudson. Oscar Salazar alongside.
All right, we got the
Jaime
clock
Macias on
going.
the Spanish side. We are so glad you joined
Chat.
us today.
Quiet in here, everybody. We got people here. What's going on? You guys don't have your keyboards?
Away from home, and Getafe has had their problems at home. But both of these teams with
All right.
offense.
Ooh, strong tackle from Semedo there right off the bat.
Challenge on Mata results in a whistle.
Oh, sorry, Junior Firpo. It was clean.
One of the most difficult ones.
Wasn't studs up or anything.
It's a good sliding tackle that wins the ball. Then the momentum carries through. In the old days, of course, that one would they play on.
Ray Hudson with the commentary today. My favorite color commentary. My favorite color commentator of all time. Ray Hudson. He's the man.
The game out of it. We'll all lose. Good opportunity for this.
What's up, Fadil? What's up, Axel?
All driven by Suarez near side. Here is the Barcelona.
Cucurella with the ball over the top. Through for a goal kick. No big deal there. But Cucurella, I'm telling you, look up Cucurella. He's small, he's pacey, he's feisty. He played for who did we have him loaned out to? I think we had him loaned out to Levante last year. I think it was Levante, and he hurt us on one of those matches. We're running a 4-3-3. Dembele is injured yet again, so we got Perez on the right, Suarez in the middle, Griezmann on the left, and then we do have our starting midfield that I think we're going to go with for all of our big matches with De Jong, Arthur, and Busquets.
Not dressing today either. So
I'm so pissed off about Dembele being injured again. This is just ridiculous. He can't come back for even a full match. He came on as a substitute last weekend after being out for like, what, 5-6 weeks, something like that. It's just... He's so talented. He's so good. It's so frustrating that he can't stay healthy. Unfucking believable. Anyway, Chelsea is also playing right now. Let's see if Pulisic is getting a start. Probably not, but let's see. He has not been getting much time for Chelsea. He did play 90 minutes in the Carabao Cup. Let's go back here. Playing Brighton, looking at the lineups, and nope. Chelsea going in a 4-2-3-1, but they got Pedro, Willie, and Mount as the starters. Pulisic on the bench. Oh well. Oh well. No, I don't think they're going to sell him. Here's the thing. I think that there's a bit of a trend with big clubs in Europe seeing American players as a good investment to build their fan base. So whatever they spent on Pulisic, what was it, like 50 million or something like that, 54 million maybe. They probably made that back. Excuse me. They probably made that back in kit sales, just in the first few months. So I think for them it's a no risk, and I think Frank Lampard was probably told, hey, you're going to start this kid at first so we can build our American audience and go from there. And Pulisic had a chance. He started in the first like 3-4 matches, and he didn't come through. He did look timid. He looked light out there, and he was a quarter step behind sometimes with his passes. He had flashes where you saw what he can produce and what we've seen from the U.S. men's national team. But overall, he's not in the starting 11, and I don't think he deserves to be. I think Mount, Willian, Pedro all go in ahead of him, and now you have Hudson-Odoi coming back also. So I don't see Pulisic getting a whole lot of playing time in the Premier League this year.
Which Junior Firpo shows up today?
Yeah, he does need to hit the gym. Anyway, back to the original question: will they sell him? No, they're not going to sell him. He's very young, and as long as he's not pushing for a move due to lack of playing time, I don't think they'll sell him. But I think Pulisic, if at the end of this year Pulisic has not broken in as at least the first guy off the bench, that would be my standard. If Pulisic is the first guy off the bench by the end of this year, I think he stays, because he is, he's 21. He just turned 21, I think. So, what's up, Nishal? So if Pulisic becomes either a starter or the first choice off the bench by the end of this year, I think he stays. If not, if he's third choice or worse off the bench, I think he's got to go somewhere else. He got to get playing time.
In that right back position, always offers a tremendous, industrious effort going both ways. If his hands full today.
Barcelona, Perez trying to chase down the ball, gets to the end line, nothing. I'm hoping Perez snaps out of this slump. I mean, he's La Masia player, came up this year. This is his first chance breaking into the first team. And the first few matches, he looked very threatening. He got a goal and an assist at least. Looked great in our 5-2 win over Betis, but since then hasn't really done much. Hasn't looked aggressive or confident. That's been the biggest difference having Ansu Fati come on. Ansu Fati, when he comes on, he's confident. Same with Dembele when he's not freaking injured. Ansu Fati and Dembele will run at defenders. They'll take players on. As soon as the ball comes to them, they're turning. They're looking to be on the attack. With Perez and with Griezmann out wide, they're a little bit more timid. They receive the ball, they slow down the play, and then they look for someone to pass to. It ends up being a lot of negative passes. I do think Barcelona are going to win this match. They're having trouble away from home right now. We are winless away from home, so this one is at Getafe. However, I think we are a far better side, even with the injuries to Messi and Ansu Fati and Dembele. So I think Barcelona, I'm hoping, I shouldn't say hope. Here's what's happening. Barcelona, 2-0. We get our first clean sheet. We get our first win away from home. Here we go. We're going to get goals from Suarez, and we're going to get goals from Junior Firpo. Suarez and Junior Firpo, 2-0 Barcelona win. Here we go. Mark it in your calendars. It's happening.
Players might be tempted to say, hold off on the plane. Let's pop up to the Wanda. So much will be determined.
What's everybody else's prediction? What do you all think is going to happen?
Good Real Madrid last round. And Atletico, after a great start, had struggled in.
And what's your predictions? Who's going to be the top goal scorer for La Liga this year? Who's going to get La Liga Golden Boot? Now Suarez is not in form. I mean, he is coming back from injury. This is what his second full game back. Last game he looked like shit. He wasn't doing anything. But when he came off the bench, coming back from injury, he did get 2 goals right away. Suarez, the last couple of years, has not looked pretty when he's playing. He's not the old Suarez. He's just old Suarez now. So he plays a little bit of an uglier game. He's a little bit more of a poacher. He'll chase down loose balls. He'll get those scrappy goals, but he's not doing anything fantastic right now.
Nice start from Barcelona. Look sharp. That's a good touch.
Yeah, to be honest, I probably would have sold Griezmann this year. Not Griezmann, sorry. I probably would have sold Suarez this year. Bought a young striker, but to play as supplement to Griezmann and have Griezmann start at that number 9. I think traditionally. I love the third kid, Axel. I think traditionally Griezmann is more of a Barcelona type striker. Like Samuel Eto'o, David Villa, the type that will get in behind, float around that 6-yard box, and be a target man to find at their feet. That kind of player that can stretch the back line a little bit, and Suarez just doesn't have that right now.
It's really not his game, but does it so well.
I don't mind Suarez as a backup striker if he wanted to stick around. That would be fine. Because like I said, listen, Suarez, second most goals in La Liga last year. Everybody wants to hate on Suarez, but if it's not for Lionel Messi, Suarez is top goal scorer in La Liga. So how do you really bench that guy?
As well. Griezmann rather invisible.
Whoa, Getafe with a shot there over the bar. 10 minutes in, just about, we're looking at a pretty even match here. Thing is, Getafe doesn't, besides Cucurella, they don't have much creativity in the attacking third there.
Man alive.
Who you calling a noob, Aditya? And I'm going to ask you to back up your argument, hotshot.
With his eyes, as you like to say, Phil, but good quick play from Delgata.
The audio sounds weird. What sounds weird about it?
Giving Semedo a rest. Cucurella came up as a left back, an Alba-like left back. Would not be surprised, especially with Firpo's struggles, if Cucurella might be recalled.
I thought he would have been brought back into the fold this year after the season he had last season, Phil. It was absolutely marvellous for Cucurella.
Don't forget to go to your
Is that any better there? Does that sound
Sports Connect app,
a little bit better?
free.
What's up, exclusive entertainment? How you doing?
Much more.
Fidel, yeah, Ter Stegen is definitely in form. It's very interesting what's going on. Hang on, Perez here with a shot. Ooh, saved by the keeper. Griezmann with it at the edge of the box, plays it back to Arthur. Arthur loops it in, nothing, goes to the keeper. Ter Stegen is in good form, and it's funny what's happening with him and Manuel Neuer and the rift that's that it's causing. Yeah, Axel, I think it might have just been because I had the TV volume up here and it was probably mixing in. Anyway, what was I saying? Neuer and Ter Stegen. So they're feuding. There's comments back and forth in the media. Bayern Munich has come out and said that they will not release people for international duty from Bayern Munich if Manuel Neuer is replaced as the keeper. That's ridiculous. And here's the thing, FIFA has already come out and said, screw you, Bayern Munich, because the rule is and the etiquette is if a player's called up for national duty, the club is supposed to release them. So for Bayern Munich to come out and say, hey, Aditya, give me some arguments in English, please. Not this jibbly-jabbly word game that I have to play. You can curse in here. I won't block you for cursing. But you have to actually have an argument. You can't just be like, that's dumb, that's stupid, you're a noob, blah, blah, blah. Like, have an actual argument, and we'll have it back and forth. If you're just going to spam insults, then you're not going to get to hang out. This is a hangout place to have conversation, to have debates, but it's never disrespectful to people as an individual. It's just about the topics at hand. We're talking football. We're talking about the players on the pitch, the game that's happening, the headlines. That's what we're doing here. So if you have an argument, by all means, let's hear it.
6-year-old Soria stepping in. There's a good look at.
Here you go. Well, they're both amazing players. It depends on what kind of team you're building. I'm obviously a bigger fan of Messi. That's mostly because of his attitude and the way he plays the game. He's more of a team player. He doesn't play with the ego that Ronaldo does, where he complains if he's not the one scoring goals. If you saw the era with Neymar and Suarez and Messi was happy to be the assist man and give all the goals to Suarez and Neymar, and Ronaldo would not do that. As phenomenal as Ronaldo is, and I have all the respect in the world, if I'm building a team, Messi's the first pick. However, Ronaldo is amazing. He's one of the most clutch athletes. Forget about soccer. One of the most clutch athletes to ever play a sport. Better than Pele, that's too hard to tell. It's a totally different era, and I didn't watch Pele day in and day out. I've seen Messi. I've watched him play every game for Barcelona that he's ever played. So that's way too hard for me to say. It's a different era. that's hard to say. Ronaldo and Messi played in the same era, in the same league, head-to-head for years. Neymar can suck a dick. Neymar can suck a whole dick, all right? I'm less mad at him now, seeing what happened over this summer with him wanting to come back and not getting the opportunity to come back. So I feel a little bit of redemption there. But the way he left and the timing of it, it was at the end of the transfer window when we had no opportunity to sign other people. So, no, I would not bring Neymar back. I don't like the way that he plays, his diving. I don't like having to apologize for him. He plays like a little bitch. Let's just be honest. There's not really a more accurate way to describe it. Neymar plays like a little bitch, and I don't like having to apologize for him. Yeah, dude, we have Ansu, we have Perez. If Dembele would just fucking stay healthy, then boom, there's our wingers. That's all we need.
Dangerous ball, a questioning ball. 3 moves forward and very close to finding it. It's that bravery that's a good ball. He's in.
Oh, Perez on the break here. Can he get it around the keeper? Oh, he puts it wide. Come on. Oh, that was Suarez. God damn it. I gotta watch this game more and pay less attention to the chat. Suarez got in behind there. Let's see who played him that ball. Frankie de Jong. What's interesting about when we have Frankie de Jong and Arthur playing, sometimes Arthur and Frankie de Jong will actually come out wide on the attack, almost to the touch lines, and receive the ball there, and then the wingers will make these runs diagonally in, and then de Jong and Arthur are both good enough to play those balls over the top, so that's kind of interesting.
The angle, but it looked as if that coulda, shoulda, would have been a cleaner finish by El Pistolero.
With the offside, they let
yeah, Axel, Neymar absolutely regrets leaving Barcelona. He left because he thought that he was going to be able to outshine Lionel Messi at another club and didn't want to be in his shadow at Barcelona, which he forever will be. So he goes to PSG, and then, oh, who's this kid named Kylian Mbappe? Oh no, I'm now in his shadow. So immediate regret, and then just the inability to make the transfer happen to come back to Barcelona. Neymar's not loving life right now.
Ref says no foul. Down the line, and Ter Stegen reads the curl.
And Jack, yeah, absolutely. The medical staff has to be somewhat responsible for this. I mean, who knows if maybe Dembele is, not abiding by a diet or, a physical therapy plan or something like that. Maybe he's just non-compliant with the doctor instructions, but someone's got to figure that shit out. I do play FIFA 20, and I'm a diehard FIFA fan. I've been playing obsessively since 2005, but I was so close to giving up FIFA this year. I was so close. Just the way that they have manipulated the fan base and their customers. Suarez on a break here with FIFA Ultimate Team. I play on Xbox. With FIFA Ultimate Team, it's such a cash grab, and there's no give back to the community. It just feels like they are taking advantage of us and not making a better game. Year after year, the game was not improving. This year, I kind of like the change that they made. The AI defending is watered down, which is good. It makes it so that people actually have to play defense. Like, the AI defense for years has been way too good, and it makes noob players be able to hang in with players that are way better. So I like that they have watered down the AI defending. I like that they have made speed a factor again, because if you notice player momentum now, if you get the defender leaning one way and then you cut back, the defender doesn't automatically shift. Like their body weight and their momentum kind of holds them for a second, gives them that lag. So I love that, because it gives pacey dribblers the advantage, which is true in real life. That's been lacking from FIFA for years. And then the other thing that I got, Cisse, I cannot, that it would be breaking the copyright, so I cannot show you the match, but I will talk about it as things happen. Anyway, last thing that I like about FIFA is for like 10 years now, they've had they've had this system, this like fair play system in place where if you immediately go up like 2-0 or 3-0, the game will start handicapping your team to make it more even, which I get it. It makes it a little bit more fun if you're sitting there playing with your friends and you're way better than your friends. It makes it so that you're not blowing them out 10-0. But that should not be involved in online play whatsoever. That should be out. And I think they did take it out this year because I'm again winning matches like 7-8-0. Back in the day, I want to say like 20 or not 20 like 2006, 2007, I used to be DC United and play online and beat people 10-0, and they'd be like Real Madrid and Barca and Chelsea and all these teams. Like I fucking kick ass in FIFA, all right? At one point in time, I was 5th in the US and 25th in the world, and that was in 2005. 2005, my life was FIFA. Anyway, so I like the improvements of FIFA 20. They've kind of won me back. But here's the catch. Here's the goddamn catch. If EA puts out patches all year to fix the game and turn it back into last year's edition, I'm done with FIFA. I'll never pick it up again. I'll go play PS and deal with the shitty license fake club names. No, Leith CCA, I cannot show you the match. Anyway, FIFA, yeah. So what the last couple of years when EA releases the new title, they end up making patches that turn it back into what it was anyway. Oh no, Getafe on a break here. 2-on-1, shot on goal. Ter Stegen with a big save. Yes. Big fucking save from Ter Stegen. Getafe had a 2-on-1 there. And good touch around from De Jong. De Jong finds Suarez, back to De Jong. De Jong finds Griezmann in the middle. He's got a couple options out wide. Finds Perez. Perez on the box. Cuts it, end line. Can he get a pass back? No, he cannot. Alright, that's the end of the attack. Ugh. Axel, I don't make videos on FIFA just because that's a very saturated market. It's a very saturated market. It's kind of not worth my time now. It's something that I'll do in the future, but I'm gonna build an audience through other means first, and then once I have my community, I'll ask you all to come hang out while I play FIFA. But for right now, it's such a saturated market that it's not worth my time to do. Balloon d'Or, I would give it to Virgil, to be honest. I think that it's very seldom that defenders get the recognition that they deserve because they're not scoring goals. But if you look at the number of goals that they prevent, it typically, statistically, would outweigh the number of goals provided. Come on, get through there. Griezmann breaks through on the left. Defender's starting to catch up. This is what I'm talking about. He slows the game down a little bit, and I don't like it. Suarez with the shot. Ooh, wide left. God damn. Thank you, Axel. I appreciate that.
Wonderful play from Barcelona. And Frankie de Jong, again, the creator in chief. Slide rule pass. Antoine Sage waits for the cavalry. The check back for Suarez. Left foot, right foot, catapult.
Simon Cato, I cannot show the match, bro. I guess I just need to put... Oh shit, did I change the description on this? I did, right? Yeah, my header's good. I guess I just got to put a better description of what I can actually show for these. I try to make it clear that I can't. All right, Joe Bayer.
That's world class.
All right,
you'll be loving that.
Whatever, dude.
The attack of the angle, the spreading of the arms and legs.
I know, Axel. That's why I go with Sling, because they're the only one in my area that carries B in sports. For the longest time, I was with Xfinity, and then I was with this other local company for a little bit that carried B in, and then everyone started dropping them, and Sling was the only one. So I cut the cable, as they say, and I'm a slinger. Hey, UCL this year, it's hard not to pick Man City. Am I right? I mean, if not for Tottenham late night heroics, I think I think City would have beat Liverpool in the final. I think for sure. So it'd be hard not to pick City.
Knocked down
Jack Young, I love Ray Hudson. He's my favorite commentator of all time. I was talking about him earlier. He is #1, the best commentator in sports.
Wonderful opportunities for both these teams.
No doubt about it.
Just a little bit more poise.
Yeah. Magisterial! He factors in the weight of the moon and the gravitational pull on the earth. Love him. Love Ray Hudson.
Of the pitch would be a 2-2 game with a bit more clinical finishing.
Off walks Firpo after that collision. Again, one of the rule changes talking about next year, and so many rule changes.
Yeah,
this year.
Liverpool is undefeated, but it's so hard to repeat in the Champions League. It's tough to do. Griezmann with a free kick. Can he find anybody? No. That's why I'm not picking Liverpool. I know fucking Madrid did a three-peat, but that's whatever. That's going to be, once in an era are you going to see that. So I don't expect that to happen. Arthur with some sweet feet in the middle there. I love De Jong and Arthur in the midfield and their ability to possess the ball. I fucking love it. Yeah, Axel, but you know damn well that results in the EPL don't always tie over to Champions League. If you remember, Liverpool actually struggled in the EPL towards the end of the season there because they were focused on Champions League. So the results that happen in the league don't always tie in to how they're playing. Ansu Fati! What's up, bro? Oh, Rinyat. Okay.
90 minutes so far.
How you doing, Rinyat?
Cut out in the midfield, flipped high by Maximovic, launched forward, and then just a deflection by Deconan. Grabbed in.
All right, 25 minutes in. Barcelona are getting in behind. Getafe are playing a pretty high line, which I'm surprised. Well, I shouldn't be surprised because Perez doesn't run in behind, Griezmann doesn't run in behind, and Suarez is too slow to run in behind. But Getafe are playing such a high line that that's what we're doing. We've gotten Griezmann and Suarez in behind a couple of times, but the defense has caught up to them. But we are looking okay on the attack. We're creating some chances, but it's nothing like having Dembele and Ansu Fati on the pitch. When we have Dembele and Ansu Fati on the pitch, they're a different class. They're a different type of player. They have a different mindset when they get the ball at their feet. Well, Rinyat, I wish you were right, but Ansu Fati's injured and not playing today. Same with Dembele. Dembele can't stay healthy.
You see the guy there with the long hair wearing the number 15, Marc Cucurella, who did so well at Eibar. Well, Firpo was good at Betis. The fact that Barcelona went out to get him seemed a bit of a surprise. So, in some ways, both Firpo
Tafe with a free kick here. Dangerous area. I love Arthur. Arthur reminds me of Xavi. And De Jong honestly kind of reminds... Ooh, Tafe with a chance there. We cleared it out. And De Jong kind of reminds me of a young Yaya Toure, like a 2008, 2009 Yaya Toure. Because he's box to box, he's quick, he's physical, it's hard to get the ball off of him. So Arthur and De Jong are our future. We just need to determine, is De Jong eventually going to play that defensive mid role that Busquets plays? And we find another attacking mid, or is De Jong and Arthur going to be our attacking mids and we find a different defensive mid? Because Sergio Busquets is in his last year or two. Even this year, we're going to have to rotate Busquets out quite a bit.
Lovely variation on the set place.
Jason tries to drive, but it's
Rinyat Ruiz. Who are you talking about? What Ruiz?
On a body all the way back to his keeper.
Yeah, we replaced Paulinho with Vidal. I mean, it's good to have a player or two that has that grit and that that bite in the midfield, because we used to have, for years we had Mascherano. Anytime that we needed to have a little bit more physicality in defense or midfield, you throw in the monster mash and he would take care of things. So now we got Vidal. Fabian Ruiz, gotcha. Left mid, I believe, if that's the player you're thinking of. Am I right, Rinyat? Yeah, Valverde should get sacked. But here's the thing: not now. You can't sack him now. now's not the time. We should have sacked him when we lost to Roma. We should have sacked him when we lost to Liverpool. We should have sacked him when we lost in the Copa del Rey final last year. You don't sack him 6 matches into La Liga when there's not a good replacement. If we had Xavi lined up, we should have done that at the beginning of the year. The fact now that he's coming out and saying, yeah, I'd love to coach Barcelona, doesn't matter. You gotta dance with the one that brought you. So Valverde stays. We would have to be more than, if we were 7 points or more out from the top of the Liga by December, then he'll get sacked. But if we are within 7 points come December, he's going to stay, and there's not going to be any replacing him.
Well, again, temperature starting above 80 degrees, so a cooling break on the field in southern Madrid. Sunny skies.
Golden chances, no. We've had a couple of breakthroughs getting in behind, but definitely not any golden chances. Oh shit. 29 minutes in, they're having a cooling break.
Kind of strange.
This is uncommon in La Liga. I wonder what temperature is it up in Getafe right now. I gotta look it up. They're having a cooling break. It's gotta be in the 90s.
The young Mark. And the follow-up here from Angel.
Getafe
Being able to find the net.
weather.
Big opportunities let off the hook.
It's only 83. Pussies.
From Ter Stegen and Soria.
Talked about the style of Ter Stegen against a more traditional goalkeeper like a Soria. That shot by Angel might have found the gap between
Recobra, what's up, dude?
It's always a moving target with Ter Stegen.
I don't know, what language is that? That's not Spanish, is it? That's Italian?
Just a few millimeters.
Portuguese?
2 degrees, 1 degree
Catalonian?
separation. Before that would be nestling in the back of the net from Suarez, whose form's been good here.
It's close. I think Italian. Are you speaking Italian? Recobra.
Movement has been dictating some good passes have been provided by the likes of the World Cup winner there, and especially
reminds me of that scene from Anchorman.
Who has been
English, please.
wonderful.
You know I don't speak Spanish.
Whenever he's around the ball,
You ate a whole wheel of cheese?
And
I'm impressed. I'm not even mad about it.
movement of his quicksilver feet as another player that's
All right. Water break's over. Here we go. Back to action. Barcelona playing out of the back.
they've done enough in the past.
Also, having Arthur and De Jong and their speed in the midfield really allows really allows Busquets to just sit back and play that holding role. There was far too many times last year having Rakitic or Vidal, in the midfield where they would be caught up field and can't get back, and then Sergio Busquets has to run sideline to sideline. Sergio Busquets cannot run sideline to sideline defensively. Sergio Busquets can plug up the middle of the field. He does not have the pace to go sideline to sideline. That's why when we have De Jong and Arthur, they play perfectly together, because Arthur and De Jong box to box on the sidelines and then Sergio Busquets just has to plug up that middle. Ultra Madman, my prediction, as I said earlier, 2-0 Barcelona, goal from Suarez, goal from Junior Firpo. Here we go. I'm hoping for one in this next 10 minutes here, but we'll see what happens.
Put this back in play.
Probably a free kick under the harshest.
All right, Axel, thanks so much for stopping by, dude. I appreciate the support as always. I like your prediction. I'd be okay with that. So have a good one, bud. I'll see you next time. No Rondal, no link. I'm watching on Sling. If you want, I always go to firstrowsports.eu. So firstrowsports.eu, and you can find the games on there. The links are never good. You're gonna have to click out of a lot of pop-ups, but you can find it on there. firstrowsports.eu.
As he does so often there to clear it away.
His marbles,
Cobra, I just told you, boss. 2-0 to Barcelona. Goals from Suarez and Junior Firpo. That's my predictions. It'll give us our first away win this year. It'll give us our first clean sheet of this year. I can't believe This is our 7th match of the league, and we have 0 clean sheets. That's the biggest concern for me. It's not where we are in the table. It's not the injuries. It's not Valverde. My biggest concern, 100% hands down, is the fact that we can't get any clean sheets. Because we will get smoked in Champions League by better clubs.
Little chippy contact here, and
I would love to see Ricky Puig come up and get some playing time on the senior squad. I bet he will this season, but I want to see it earlier rather than later. I think he's still probably one for the future. He's a small-bodied dude right now, and he's very young. So I think that could be our future. Don't forget about Alenia. Alenia hasn't had any playing time these last 5 matches. But I think De Jong, Arthur, and then Ricky Puig and Alenia have the best opportunity to maybe be the third midfielder of the future. I wouldn't be shocked if we brought somebody in. So we'll see what happens. But I do want to see him. I want to see Ricky Puig. Puig. It's weird. In America, we would just pronounce that Puig because of Yasiel Puig, the baseball player. But in Catalonia, apparently it's pronounced Puig. Puig. Ricky Puig.
Through those socks that they wear nowadays.
Oh, defender slips. We got Perez with time and space on the right wing, and of course he slows the ball down, plays it across, doesn't find anybody. It's frustrating when Griezmann and Perez get the ball on the wing and they slow the ball up and they just they square up and they might deke a little bit, but they're not really going anywhere, and then they just pass it off in a passive negative pass. They'll play it back, they'll play it, square ball into the midfield, and then it gets pulled back out to the center backs. They're not playing like how Dembele and Ansu Fati will actually run at defenders, get to the end line, and get across it. That's very different than doing a deke or two and then getting a lazy cross in. Because when you beat your defender and get to the end line, that causes the center backs and everybody in the box to adjust and make movement. You gotta come closer to the ball. Because if you beat somebody on the wing, you have to first stop that ball. So that's going to pull a center back out. And then if we have a striker and a midfielder running into the box, boom, we've got numbers, you get the ball across. If you don't beat that wing back, then it doesn't move the center backs. Everybody stays with their marks. Nobody's moving. You don't get the goals.
Valencialoni very active here in the early going.
Getafe are actually getting a little spell of possession here. Getting a cross in back post, not going anywhere, but they keep it in play. Another reason I don't like Griezmann playing left wing is because he comes back and plays defense too much. I'd rather, it was great when we had Neymar because he would never come back and play defense, so he would be a quick outlet on that left wing. Griezmann's almost a little bit too willing to come back and play defense. We should be relying on our defenders to play defense. I love the heart and determination, and it's nice when you have Griezmann at striker and he's chasing down center backs. But when you put him on the left wing and he's chasing back the opposite winger just to give defensive support for our left back, I don't like that. Stay up, be an outlet. Let the defenders defend.
Improvement. There's been some good individual performances, but the consistency of back-to-back performances has not been as expected, as you would expect, and especially so when they go on the road. Need a pressure release goal here.
Junior Firpo, is he going to save it? Saves it. He's down in the corner, right on the touchline, trying to shield, ends up losing it. Getafe trying to play out of the back. Barcelona went it back. Arthur now. Will they call a foul? God damn it. So we fouled Getafe. It is unforgivable for an attacking player to foul a defender when you have them on their own touchline with their back to goal. Well, that ball went out of bounds. Just shouldn't happen. Sever, you can go on firstrowsports.eu if you want to watch it, or get Sling. It's like $40 a month plus a $5 sports package, and you can watch on Sling. I would love to see a Man City versus Barcelona Champions League final. I would be very concerned about the outcome of that match, but I would love to see it. It would be very interesting to see Pep coach against his former club.
Last season.
If I'm putting money down, I'm going with Man City for Champions League this year. I would say we are second, if not third favorite, because I think with our current midfield, I think we hold our lead against Liverpool and get through to the final, and then definitely beat Tottenham. So all things the same this year, I would say that Man City, Barcelona, Liverpool would be my top 3 predictions.
As Barcelona, if anything, it seems to have been played more on the Barcelona defensive side in this game, and they're certainly on back and down. That's good play again. Lovely football.
They maintain possession. Cucurella help slow in arriving on the far flank, so he'll retreat to the Uruguayan Arambari. Now Maximovic, and the fans appreciate the patience.
5 minutes left in the half.
Again, right-footed.
Oh, I just realized Getafe's left back is Neom, former Watford left back for the last few years.
Good game at the back there. Need him at his best.
Barcelona lose it, trying to play out of the back. That should be offsides there. Yep, Getafe offsides. Barcelona just lacking creativity on the wing. Again, we need Dembele, we need Ansu Fati, we need Lionel Messi. Those are our 3 playmakers right now. Young and Arthur are fantastic in the midfield, but they can't do everything themselves. And Suarez is not going to create anything, so I am noticing Griezmann is Ter Stegen coming way off his line there, chests the ball down and break up a through ball. Oh, it might find Suarez. Come on, get there. Suarez with the chip. Go Suarez! You cannot stop Suarez! It does not matter how much shit you talk, you cannot stop Luis Suarez. Classy finish. Ter Stegen runs out from his line to stop a through ball, chests it, plays the ball over the top to Suarez. Suarez chips the goalkeeper. You cannot stop him. El Pistolero! Bang, 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 bang. Yes, indeed. Luis Suarez. Let's go! Barcelona. Just as I predicted, Luis Suarez with the goal. Barcelona up 1-0. Now all we need is Junior Firpo to get his goal, and I'll be 100% correct with my predictions. Undefeated. Fuck yeah. Yes! Yes.
Did he pick him out?
Welcome back, Axel. Big goal from Suarez.
Beautifully, it's a hell of a pass from
Keeper comes out to meet him. Suarez chips him at the top of the box. What a ball from Ter Stegen. Left-footed even. Suarez doesn't even need to take a touch. Great ball from Ter Stegen. Suck a dick, Manuel Neuer. Suck a dick. Can you do that? What's up?
Down the middle. That is an intentional pass.
Axel, that pretty much sums up FIFA in a nutshell. Sometimes their physics get pretty fucked up.
From Getafe, adjust himself and not head it away like a lot of goalkeepers.
Hope you're watching, Neuer. Hope you're watching, bro.
And then he has the audacity to look up and find Suarez as good as
big goal before the half for Barcelona. Very nice. Oh, gotta update my scoreboard. Gotta update my scoreboard.
Borussia Mönchengladbach, man, and Germany. Yogi Love, are you watching?
Boom. 1-0 Barcelona. Visca Barca.
Reception in the midfield by Maximovic.
He saved
fucking nose is itchy. I got allergies like a motherfucker. Coutinho just scored for Bayern. Son of a bitch. He has a goal and an assist already. That's what I'm fucking saying. I'm a huge Coutinho fan. I was so pissed off that we loaned him out instead of playing him in the correct position. We're doing the same shit with Griezmann. Instead of playing him at 9, we're playing him out wide. Coutinho, same shit. He's not a left winger, and that's all we had him play. And he looked like a fish out of water. Coutinho is an attacking midfield player. If you put him in that position, he will produce. Fucking bullshit. Bring back Coutinho next year. Here's what I hope happens. I hope we... next year, if we get rid of Valverde, we bring in Xavi, and then we do... Here's the midfield I want. Here's the midfield that I want. I want De Jong in the holding defensive midfield. I want Arthur on his right, and I want Coutinho on his left. That's the 3 that I want in midfield. And then for forwards, I want Griezmann at striker. I want Messi on the right, and I want either Dembele or Ansu Fati on the left. Either one will do for me. That's the lineup that I want to see. But we have to bring back Coutinho first. Yeah, Jack Young, you're speaking the truth, man. Right? Wouldn't that be fucking amazing? Frankie de Jong can cover the middle of the field and sideline to sideline, so he'll plug up everything that we need defensively. And then Arthur and Coutinho, what a fucking combination. Like, that's what I want. Speaking of, they're going to be dangerous for, dangerous at, Perez chasing one down, getting to the end line. Can he find Suarez in the middle? Suarez! Oh, just puts it wide. Ooh, goes for the volley, just puts it wide. God damn. All right, what was I looking up here? Bayern. Bayern up 2-0. Yeah, Coutinho. God damn. Can't wait to see those highlights. I love Coutinho, man. I hope we bring him back.
From this ball, it's De Jong that ends up inside of the box.
Goddamn right, Axel. Barcelona. Vizca Barca. Apparently, I don't know if this is true. I either read this or somebody read it and told me the reason why you have a lisp in the Catalonia area of Spain is because there was some king at some point in time that had a lisp, and the people were just like, oh, that's how the king speaks. That must be like the royal way to speak. And so people started mimicking it, and that happened for a few generations, and now they all talk with a lisp, and they say things like Barcelona. Apparently, I don't know. I wasn't there. That's just what I heard.
Another level of support. They're the things that are as impressive as for me.
It just shows how dumb people are. Like, that's why, don't be a sheep, you know what I mean? Like, think for yourself. That's why this whole thing that I'm trying to start here isn't about people just, like, you know, coming and just listening to me and being like, oh yeah, what he says is gospel. No, I want there to be debates. I want there to be arguments, and this should be a community of people thinking freely for themselves. You know what I mean? People who are just followers and sheep and do, you know, they just follow trends. Get out. Get the fuck out of here. Be an individual. Think for yourself.
Individual defensive play.
Moscaic Club for sure. Let's go. I want this. I want our first away win. I want our first clean sheet. Let's go.
It's not given. It's given the other way. Wow.
Looking on in disbelief. Had a few words.
Langley took a knock there. He was down injured for just a second. When he got up, he said something to the guy that fouled him that the referee immediately called him over and gave him a talking to. So, very curious as to what he said. I don't speak French. I speak very little Spanish, and they didn't even show his mouth, so I couldn't even read his lips. But he said something aggressive enough that the referee immediately called Langley over and was like, calm the fuck down.
Driven by Suarez, headed away.
All right, we got the 2 minutes of stoppage time. Okay. Halftime. Barcelona up 1-0. Suarez with the goal, just as I predicted. Very happy with that. We are seeing a lack of creativity on the wings right now. Griezmann and Perez are not doing much in terms of running at the defenders, so they're not getting to the end line. They're not getting dangerous balls in across to find Suarez. We're not seeing a lot of overlap from De Jong and Arthur. They're playing a little bit more behind the ball, staying around the top of the box. Defensively, we're looking pretty solid. Possession-wise, we're looking pretty solid. Interestingly enough, we're getting in behind with Griezmann and Perez and Suarez. But Griezmann and Suarez don't have the speed to actually maintain that breakthrough. So they're holding the ball up. They're slowing it down a little bit. I'm not happy to see that. But we got the 1-0 lead so far. we'll see what happens in the second half. I am predicting a goal from Junior Firpo. 2-0 win for Barcelona. First clean sheet, first away win. We'll see what happens. I'm going to take a short break, folks, so stay with me. I'm going to be back in like 15 minutes for the second half. I'm going to go get my head right, get a little more coffee in me, get some water. I'll be back to hang out for the second half, so don't go anywhere, folks. Love y'all. Mwah.
A creed that proclaims that by love's once blood stained, this is my land, and these are my people.
All right, I am back, my friends, Thank you so much for hanging out, sticking around during that short intermission. I appreciate it. I got my fresh cup of coffee. I got my head right. We're ready for this second half. We're ready for Barcelona to come out and get another goal. It's going to be Junior Firpo. I'm pretty much just predicting the future today. It's wild. Barcelona 1-0. Fantastic goal from Suarez. I'm going to take a look at some other score lines from around the leagues today. Let's take a look at English Premier League, shall we? All right. Chelsea-Brighton 0-0 at halftime. Not a real surprise there. Chelsea's got a very young team, an incredibly young team. Sad to see that Pulisic is not getting playing time in the Premier League right now. I have my thoughts around that. Chelsea may have bought him just as a investment in the American market to build their fan base here in this country. They probably made their money back from the transfer fee just in the first few months selling his kit. So now that, things have settled in, Willian's back from injury, Pedro's back from injury, Hudson-Odoi is back from injury, Pulisic's going to have a hard time getting playing time. Bournemouth-West Ham 1-1. We got goals from Andriy Yarmolenko. He's having a great year. He missed most of last season due to injury. He's back scoring goals for West Ham. Joshua King getting the goal for Bournemouth, tying it up there before the half. Then we got Aston Villa-Burnley. Anwar El Ghazi with the goal for Villains in the 33rd minute. What else we got? Crystal Palace hosting Norwich, and Luka Milijovic gets the goal, penalty in the 21st minute. So Norwich struggling after their hot start with Timu Pukki getting all the goals. So they are back to their normal ways. I think by the end of the season, Norwich is going to struggle to stay up. But I think Palace too. I think Palace is going to get relegated this year. Tottenham up 2-1 to Southampton at halftime. However, Serge Aurier with the red card in the 31st minute. Can't wait to see those highlights. I love a good red card. And Ndombele getting a goal in the 24th minute. He's just coming back from injury. Danny Ings getting some playing time. I don't know if anybody remembers Danny Ings' breakout year for Burnley. When they got promoted up to the Premier League, he then signed with Liverpool and just rode the bench for a few years. He's now playing at Southampton. Got a goal today, but then Harry Kane gets a goal in the 43rd minute, taking the lead. 2-1 Tottenham over Southampton. Then we got Wolves-Watford. Goal from Matthew Doherty, the Irish right back for Wolves. They're up 1-0. Earlier today, Liverpool struggled to get the victory away at Sheffield United. 70% possession, 16 shots, only 4 on target for Liverpool there with the 1-0. We got Everton Man City coming up at 12:30. Everton traditionally are giant killers. They like to play spoilers. So that's not going to be an easy one for Man City. Everton has Richarlison on the attack. They also have Alex Iwobi. They have the quick Brazilian Bernard. They have Theo Walcott if he's not injured. So Everton's no joke. It'll be very interesting to see if they can get a result hosting Man City today. All right. What's everybody's favorite league to watch? My favorite league to watch is actually the English Premier League. There's something about the tradition of the clubs there. It's the first league that I started watching. I was always a Barcelona fan, and I know the exact match. It was in 2005. I became a Barcelona fan, but I've always been a huge fan of the Premier League, watching that. So what do you all like to watch? Germany, Italy, English Premier League, La Liga. What's your go-to league to watch?
More for your thing. That's our thing.
Boom, 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 boom. What else? Jack Young, you love La Liga, huh? Do you watch other teams besides Barcelona? I'm just assuming you're a Barcelona supporter, Jack.
To start a college savings plan, find an advisor.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
MassMutual.com.
If there were one party for all of history's creators and pioneers, without question, that party would be thrown by the father of the
I'm excited for this second half. I wish Ansu Fati and Dembele were playing though. I for this season I do want to see a Ansu Fati, Dembele, and Griezmann at the number 9 combination, and then have Lionel Messi play as a center forward attacking mid right underneath Griezmann, and then have probably De Jong, and it might have to be Busquets, but either Busquets or Arthur as 2 holding mids. So do like a 4-2-3-1. That's what I would like to see.
Centrally, Angel is causing some problems. Get that midfield triangle just a little bit better balanced, and let De Jong, which he did.
Oh shit, Jack, you're in New Zealand. That's cool.
Go for 2 and then
very cool. Are you from New Zealand originally, or are you just living there temporarily?
Consecutive matches in all competition. 4
Second half will be kicking off soon. They are just doing their halftime commentary. It looks like the teams are coming out onto the pitch, so second half will be starting here momentarily, folks.
So they need to get the wind here away in order.
Very cool, Jack. Well, I appreciate you coming down and hanging out and joining the community, man. We're taking this shit global, bro. I got international followers. This is nuts.
Wonderful commentary team of Phil Shane and of course Ray Hudson.
I am from the U.S. of A.
First half that was there. You
born in West Virginia specifically.
One end to the other, and
unfortunately, what we don't
what about
see
you, Dean?
Is the look into Stegen's face once he had chested the ball down. There's a wonderful replay.
Where are you from?
Earlier, and that's not it. But his eyes, he looked up the field. He was looking for this pass. There wasn't.
Bulgaria. Wow, that's cool, man. Are you living there now?
To perfection, and the pass was so good in between Suarez and Soria that the ball didn't even need to be controlled. Marvelous piece of goalkeeping.
Very cool. I've never been to Bulgaria. I would love to visit.
Impressive.
All right, second half kicking off. Of course, I'm late starting my goddamn timer. I always am.
The yellow-clad Barcelona with the lead, attacking from the right. Goalkeeper's the story here. We'll get into it a bit later.
Let me get this timer going.
Lovely ball from Busquets.
All right. We are synced on the time. What is life like in Bulgaria, Dean? What's the best part about living in Bulgaria? What's the worst part about living in Bulgaria? I'm very curious. I think you're actually the first Bulgarian I've ever met. I think Bulgarian soccer players. Oh shit! I just watched highlights of him. Who was the played for Man United? Berbatov, right? Berbatov, a Bulgarian, and then Stoichkov, right?
Thomas Rondon, of course, with his analysis to go for the jugular, to go for the second one, the way Barcelona are, and it'll be. We've got to be careful.
Inexpensive alcohol, nice. Oh shit, hard foul there from Langley on Kennedy. So, real quick about the match. So, Kennedy comes on for Getafe. Kennedy is a Brazilian left mid, center mid. He's left-footed, I believe. Strong on the ball, pacey, very dangerous. So, Langley there had to take him out. Otherwise, he was pretty clean through on goal. I don't think PK was going to catch up to him there.
Come in Kennedy.
Petrov, that's right. Yeah.
Again, remember, a right back over the last few games.
Yeah, Rinyat Firpo needs to get this second goal so I can put up clips later on of me making the predictions and then all of that coming true. I don't want to. I mean, knock on wood. I don't want to jinx it. But how cool would that be if I get to put up a video of me going, I'm calling for a 2-0 win, and it's going to be Suarez, and it's going to be Firpo, and then it happens, and then they score the goals, and I get to post that video. That would just be great for me and for us, for the whole community, because people would watch it, they'd be like, damn, this guy's like predicting the future through his mustache. This is wild.
Knocks it all the way back.
Not sure if it was Cucurella they got there, Phil.
Yeah, Dean, people are dickheads anywhere. I don't mean to play spoiler on that one. I've done a lot of traveling throughout the U.S. to other countries. There's dickheads everywhere. I hope that is not the majority of people around you. If so, I hope that you can find a more peaceful environment. There's dickheads everywhere, man. But I believe most people are good, though. That's why I'm doing this shit and building this community. If I didn't believe that, I wouldn't be here.
As you pointed out earlier, Phil, it's been
Barcelona is up 1-0. We are approaching the 49th minute, so we're just at the start of the second half right
in a
now.
lot of ways. So some.
Yeah, Jack, haters are going to say it's fake, but that's why, here's the thing. All right, folks, everybody that's listening, if Junior Firpo gets this second goal and Barcelona wins 2-0, and it's just like I predicted, when I post that video, you all need to get on and comment and say, I was there live when he said it. This is real. He predicted this. That's a real clip of him making the prediction ahead of time. You all got to support me on this. This is my call to you guys if Junior Firpo gets this goal. All right? I can't jinx it. Knock on wood. But let's go.
Dragging Maximovic out.
Griezmann has drifted all the way off to the right side there. Junior Firpo! Junior Firpo! Junior Firpo! Junior Firpo with the goal! Junior Firpo! 2-0 Barcelona! Junior Firpo with the second goal! Just like I predicted before the match start! Goal from Luis Suarez! Goal from Junior Firpo! Mwah! Let's go! Yes! I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Woo! Yes, indeed! Yes, indeed! Barcelona! Alright, now let's hold this 2-0 lead. Let's just hold this 2-0 lead. Oh my gosh, my heart is pounding right now. This is fucking awesome. Hold this 2-0 lead. Okay, to the replay. Perez, I think it was Perez took a long distance shot. Keeper can't handle it. Plays it right to Junior Firpo, who's crashing in on goal. He gets the scrappy goal. Oh my God! Yes, 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 yes. Let's go! This is a huge win for the undefeated Moustache John community. This is going to be for all of us, guys. This is going to be fucking awesome. I'm going to be putting a video out later. I should get it done this afternoon. I'll tell you guys that. I should get it done this afternoon or this evening. I'll get the video out. It's going to have clips of me reacting to these goals and calling out these predictions. You guys got to come through for me. This is the first time I'm asking anything of my community. You got to come through because Jack's right. People are going to be like, oh, it's fucking fake. You filmed it later. You guys saw it live. So come through, comment on the video. This is going to be fun for us, guys. Yeah, Jack, I'm tickled. I'm seriously tickled by this. Like, this doesn't happen very often. Let's be real about this. I make a prediction for every match. This is match week 7 plus Champions League. I haven't been right since. I've been very wrong, actually. So this is going to be a good win for us, guys.
It's a harsh criticism that you've just delivered.
No, Ultra Madman, no. As much as I would love to see Barcelona score 3 more goals in any other match, I want to hold this prediction, all right? So, if I'm being honest, it's probably not going to end 2-0. We're 53 minutes in. We're probably going to score more goals, but if we hold off and don't score any more goals, it's not the worst thing in the world, you know?
Top goalkeepers. Absolutely.
Thanks, Dean. Appreciate it, dude. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you when you get back.
The likes of Keylor Navas have made their name.
Oh, you're not leaving. You're saying for the comment. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah. Subscribe. Do the notifications. I post like 2 or 3 videos a week, so I promise if you have notifications on, it won't be overwhelming, but you'll catch these live streams. Eventually, I would love to be doing more live streams than recorded videos, to be honest. This is way more fun for me. Rinyat, your comments where? Like, I'm seeing you type shit in. Oh shit, sorry. I've been skipping. There's just so much in the chat going on. Him and VAR get the goal back.
His
No,
runs
we're good.
always admired. But he takes some real harsh
I'm gonna say Zoizenga, if I'm right. Let me know. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm right so far. Let's see if this holds up. This is one of the few times where I'm gonna say I'm okay with Barcelona not scoring more goals right now.
His new shotgun partner, Frankie.
Okay, no more coffee. I'm jazzed enough. I don't need any more caffeine. I don't
Almost 10
think.
years difference between Frankie and Sergio.
Allergies though, my nose is just
So they
itching.
still have something in reserve.
I'm going Barcelona over Inter Milan for sure. It's just, when it comes to Champions League, Barcelona are a different class. The only teams I would get worried about are Man City, Liverpool,
And counting.
PSG. Those three teams worry me. Other than that, teams like Inter, teams like anybody else in the Premier League, anybody that we face there, they get humbled when they play Barcelona. We get 70% of the possession. We usually win, 2-0, 3-1, something like that. So I think we had Inter. Did we have Inter last year too? Was it Inter and Tottenham we had as the big clubs last year? I feel like we played Inter recently. Either way, I'm not worried about it. I'm going Barcelona win
The kid a lot of good.
against Inter for sure. Okay, back to the match. Ooh, fancy play by Griezmann. Tries a flick on, but no. Oh, yes! Jack, I appreciate you keeping me up to date on that. That's awesome.
Suarez almost wins it back.
That's too funny. I mean, the whole the whole feud that's starting between Neuer and Ter Stegen is quite a story to follow. Even if you're just skimming the headlines on it, like Bayern Munich's club presidents are getting involved. They're having an opinion about it. The German national team players are all kind of like getting split up about it. And it's all because Ter Stegen doesn't play in Germany. If Ter Stegen was playing for a German club, particularly listen, do this. You swap players. If Neuer was at Barcelona and Ter Stegen was at Bayern Munich, Ter Stegen would be the starting goalkeeper. There would be no questions asked about it. It's purely the fact that Neuer has been the starting goalkeeper and the fact that he plays for Germany's #1 club. That's why he's the starter, and that's the only reason why he's still the starter. Oh, shit. Thank you, Jack. I do need to update my scoreboard. I always forget shit like that. I'm glad you guys stay on me. I appreciate it.
Look at that position.
2, baby. 2. I got so excited. I didn't even think about it. Fuck yeah, this is so awesome. It's like hitting a jackpot on a slot machine. I've never hit a jackpot. I imagine this is what it's like, hitting a jackpot on a slot machine.
As much as we've complimented Damian Suarez, a little bit of ball watching.
Zoizenga, Dembele is injured, bro. So I would love to. I would have loved to have started Dembele or started Ansu Fati, but they're both injured. And Dembele being injured is so frustrating. They say it's a thigh problem this time, and I'm just hamstrings, thigh problems, like whatever. It's so annoying that this 20-year-old kid keeps having muscle injury problems.
Another, and then the pain travels to his head, and then it's so painful. He's folded up like an ironing board.
And you have to give
Show
him
us
credit.
spirit, Phil.
He actually had
The
the intestinal fortitude to
There's a little bit of a scrap there. Arthur got fouled like 3 times and then kind of jabbed a guy in the chest, so Getafe player goes down. There was a little bit of a slowdown there while he was recovering. Barcelona played to their back, slow to build up here. Yeah, Dembele did come back last week. He came in off the bench. He played. He looked incredible. His first like 3-4 touches was getting to the end line, was either getting a cross in or cutting back. He set up Griezmann, who shit the bed. He set up Suarez, who shit the bed. He could have had 2 assists in 5 minutes, and he finished the match. And then sometime this week, he picked up another thigh injury problem. It's just so frustrating that it's happening, especially when it's happening in training. If it happened in a match or something, you know, sometimes it's out of your hands, I guess. I don't know how that shit works. I'm not a doctor, but it's happening in training. How are you getting muscle injuries in training? This is fucking ridiculous.
Again, good approach.
The assist, Rednyat, was, I guess you would call it Perez. He doesn't technically get an assist for it because it was a shot on goal. So Perez takes a shot on goal from distance, about 25 yards out. Keeper flubs it, parries it just in front of him, and Junior Firpo was crashing the goal. Easy tap in. There was nobody around him. So good hustle play from Junior Firpo. That's just doing the basics. When somebody takes a long shot like that, you crash the net. You tell kids when they're playing, you know, kiddie kick, when they're when they're 5, 6 years old and they're first playing soccer. You tell the kids when somebody takes a shot, run towards goal.
Games with Getafe. Played 200 with Betis before that. Been around all the way since the turn of the century, and might just be back next year.
A little bit of tussling. Barcelona defending a throw-in right now in their defensive third, and Angel and Sergio Roberto getting into a little bit of a tussling match. This one could potentially get pretty heated. It seems like Getafe are not going to lay down. They're not happy about it. Oh yeah, Angel. They just showed a replay there. Angel definitely got some hands to the face on Sergio Roberto.
About Diego, you think you've seen it all? You think you know it all about him? You don't. Watch that and give yourself an early Christmas present on Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
Raining? It sounds like rain.
Some inside stories.
Spectacular look at
Ultra, I don't disagree. I think Manuel Neuer is on the downslope, and I think Ter Stegen is really peaking right now. So I agree with you. Like I said a few minutes ago, I think if Ter Stegen and Neuer swapped clubs, Ter Stegen would be the starting goalkeeper. It wouldn't even be a question. Chelsea getting the lead over Brighton here. Jorginho with a penalty in the 50th minute. I'm just kind of keeping tabs, seeing if maybe Pulisic gets on.
Sails over Jason's boot.
And I say that, of course, because Diego was an ex.
I don't know, Fatih. I get dislikes pretty frequently, actually, because I think people come on expecting me to be giving like a live stream of the game, which I can't do. Which I think I put in my titles that it's live commentary. But people click on expecting to be able to watch the match, and when they don't get to watch the match, they give me a thumbs down. That's what I assume happens. It's either that or they don't like mustaches. I don't know. Either way, I can't help you there. You know?
Back comes Firpo. Long lay in the corner. They'll get the throw in.
It'd be cool if it showed me who gave me thumbs down. but it doesn't. It keeps that private. It would be even cooler if YouTube required you to give an explanation for why you're giving a thumbs down. Like, that's my thing. I don't mind criticism or you know, negative feedback of some kind, but like, have a sound argument for it. Like every so often you'll get somebody that joins in and they type in the chat like, you know, someone called me a knob one time, and you know, they'll just come in hurling insults or like be like, oh, Messi sucks, and it's like, well, not really. What is your argument for that? Like, explain your line of thinking there, and let's have a little debate about it. But you're gonna have those people. Like I said earlier, for our friend from Bulgaria, there's assholes everywhere.
What response now? They seem to have had a lot of the wind taken out of their sails. People like this wonderful footballer, De Jong.
And that combination of De Jong and Arthur, well, might not make anyone forget Xavi and Iniesta.
Got a little bit under 30 minutes plus stoppage time left in this one. Barcelona do seem to be slowing the pace down a little bit. Suarez looking, as I said that, Suarez looking for Griezmann over the top there. Just a little bit ahead of him.
Tremendous pass, just a little.
It seems like in the last two matches, our forwards have been given a little bit more freedom. Oh, Suarez might be in behind. Suarez looking for his second goal. Save. Could he? Yeah, he still got it. Oh, did they call offsides? Oh, I think they called a foul. Either foul or offsides on Suarez. Suarez, all of a sudden, I don't know what the hell Getafe is doing, playing such a high line. But Suarez is starting to get in behind. I don't know if they called big save by the keeper there, but I don't know if they called offsides or a foul on Suarez. Suarez was holding him off pretty aggressively there. I can't show the game for copyright reasons. If I tried to stream the game and YouTube caught me doing it, then the stream would get pulled, my channel would get a strike, and it would not be good for me or our community here. Jack, don't be a dick. We don't talk about that kind of thing here. Oh shit, Getafe on the break here. Okay, gets called back. This one's getting heated. Oh man, referees just flashing yellow cards left and right. Getafe getting 2 yellow cards there. I think 1 for a foul and 1 for talking shit. So Kennedy gets a yellow card for a foul, it seems like. I need a replay here. On Sergio Busquets. Yep, okay, so Kennedy stomps on Sergio Busquets, not in a dirty way, just in the run of play. So that gets called for a foul, and then somebody talk shit to the ref on Getafe and got another yellow card. Joker, I'm watching it on Sling. So I pay, I think it's $35 or $40 a month for a basic. Nah, that's not true. It's like 25. I think it's 25 a month for basic Sling, and then I pay an extra $5 to get the sports package, which gives me beIN Sports. If you want to watch a shitty, grainy, illegal stream, you can try First Row Sports. It's First Row, ROW, sports.eu, or just Google First Row Sports. It'll pop up for you. But it's not. They're never good feeds. It'll provide a few links, and you got to click through like 1,000 pop-ups. But that's the only free one I know of they can get streamed illegally.
Catch fire down on the field every time something starts to smolder.
Yeah, we got a good watch party today. This has been fun.
Stretching.
I hope everybody is following the channel and turning on alerts. I said this earlier, but I'll repeat myself. If you turn on alerts, I promise I'm not going to spam you with stuff. You will really only get alerts when I post a video. That'll be 2-3 times a week, and when I'm doing live streams. And what I want to do eventually is convert to pretty much like all live streams. That would be great for me, because I have a really good time just hanging out with you guys and talking shit, talking about the game. And you know, being there and watching this with y'all is a good time for me. So I appreciate everybody hanging out, and I certainly hope you subscribe so we can keep doing this some more.
That's a bit of an undercut.
I don't know how many of you have actually checked out the channel. I'm very new to this. I've been doing it for like 6 weeks now, something like that. I think this is my 4th or 5th stream. So yeah, it's been a blast for me. I'm happy to be doing this. This has been a fun outlet for me to be able to talk about soccer. Oh shit! Foul there from Perez on Cucurella.
Oh, it's a good effort to get past Mark from Carlos Perez.
Thanks, Jack. I appreciate that.
Later. Lovely turn, Carlos.
That is true, Renyat. You were here for the first one, boss. I appreciate it. I remember, listen, all you guys that are hanging out right now, I'm considering you my early adopters into the community. So, I remember you guys when we chat, when you comment on my Instagram, on my Twitter and stuff like that. I remember you guys. You can DM me. We'll chat. I'm available most times during the day. So yeah, check me out on social media too. We can stay connected. It's just fun to have people to talk shit with, you know.
I don't think it'll be too long before he's brought back into the fold. He's being nicely seasoned.
You saw Ernesto Valverde.
Barcelona with some possession in the attacking third here. They're really slowing things down now though. They're getting a little bit more possession, a little bit less on the attack. Griezmann going for one, gets deflected, slowed down right into the keeper's hands. Easy peasy.
Again, already missing Messi.
Thank you, Saeed. Appreciate it.
Before the game, a thigh injury.
That's interesting, Joker. You're the second person to bring up Fabian Ruiz. I'm honestly not familiar with him. I gotta check him out. I did not watch the Liverpool-Napoli games. So I'm unfamiliar with Fabian Ruiz. What do you think about him, Lazy Joker? Tell me what I should look for. I'll look up some highlights of him after this match so I can get more familiar. But what do you think about him? What's up, evil gamers? How you doing? Jack, I think Rakitic will move on, if not in January, at the end of this year. Apparently, the reports were that Rakitic was told that he was not in the plans for this year, that he would get little playing time and rarely start, and that he should take a deal to Juventus or PSG. So he didn't do that. He stuck around. I'm a big fan of Rakitic. However, I have to admit that Busquets and Rakitic in the midfield against Liverpool is why we lost 4-0. That and lack of speed up top. But Rakitic is not fast enough to play in the style of Barcelona right now because Busquets is slow. It's a domino effect. All right, so Busquets is really slow, but he's amazing otherwise, and he can still plug up that middle. But because he's slow, you can't have other slow midfielders play with him, and that's where Rakitic is kind of being the scapegoat. If it was Rakitic and Arthur and Young, I think Rakitic plays in that midfield quite well. So while we have Busquets on the pitch, we can't really have Rakitic and be playing teams like Liverpool who have an incredibly pacey midfield and forward line. Wow. Okay. Thanks, Colia. Really helpful feedback. You're free to just go and watch something else that doesn't have my face on it. Hot shot. Mohammed, I already told you, dude, copyright laws. If I show the match, my channel gets flagged and this stream gets pulled, bro. Favorite player? I mean, you gotta say Messi, of course. I don't know. I have a lot of favorite players. Outside of Barcelona, Bernardo Silva on Man City. He's really fun to watch. Kevin De Bruyne, of course. I really like. I like Liverpool's whole front line: Firmino and Mane and the Egyptian magician Mohamed Salah.
Don't forget, cast your vote for your forward man of the match. Ter Stegen, Perez, Suarez, and Griezmann in a sweep. Hard to argue at the moment, although it was a great start by Getafe, and now looking for
Perez. Wow.
But the angle
Ooh, I wasn't paying attention. Perez got in behind there on his favored left foot and just shanked it wide right. Shanked it hard. It was way off balance.
Wonderful from the ex-Gremio man. And there you see again the later.
Okay, thanks, Colia. Good joke. Nice to meet you, friend. Yeah, Ultra, I do play soccer. I play in a few semi-competitive leagues around town. I play on Wednesday nights, Friday nights, sometimes Sunday nights. It's fun. I kind of base my whole week around it, actually. It's my whole excuse for trying to stay in shape is I don't want to be shitty at soccer. I prefer midfield. I like to be the outlet in the midfield when we win the ball back and turn, beat a player or two, get it to the forward and get an overlap. So kind of a Frankie De Jong role, if you will.
player, this proper haircut as well.
Coley, you can watch the match if you get Sling. I feel like I'm doing promos for Sling here. They're going to have to sponsor me soon. Sling TV, you can get it $25 a month plus a $5 sports package, gives you beIN Sports. You can also watch firstrowsports.eu. You can get a shitty illegal stream on there. Favorite skill to use would be, I like to have the ball on my right foot squared up. I knock it with the inside of my right foot, just a half step, dip the shoulder left, and then outside of my right foot, play it back to the right. So it's a little bit of a move I get from Hazard. Does it quite a bit, if you can picture that. So that's my favorite move, because that puts it on my right foot and I get a shot far post, because I typically will drift to the right side there.
Been around forever there.
Krishna, then pay money to watch the game, hot shot. All you're getting today is my face, all right? If you want to watch the game, as I said 2 minutes ago, you can pay for Sling. You can watch it illegally on First Row. Go somewhere else other than YouTube if you want to watch the game, all right? I'm sorry that you are like the 20th person today to come in and say, oh, I don't want to see your face, I want to see the game. Then click on a link that says live stream of the match, not live commentary. So I'm not showing the match, all right? Go somewhere else for that.
It's getting to the point now where he's going to have to make a real gamble.
Oh, Ultra, you're a keeper? Good for you, man.
Really put under the thumb by Ernie Valverde's men in the second
Wow, they're doing
half.
another cooling break in the match here. So 74th minute, and they're doing a little cooling break. So.
And then for young Victor, who rattles it home.
Krishna, are you not hearing me, bro? Are you not hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Striking a pose.
Fucking Google Barcelona versus Getafe live stream, and you'll find some illegal links. Okay, don't come on to somebody's YouTube page and be like, oh, where's the link? Go fucking find it yourself. I'm not gonna take copyright laws. Rohan, you can fuck yourself, bro. Who are you? Who are you, Rohan? You're nobody. You're just coming in and talking shit. You don't have any real opinions. You're garbage. Say something real. Oh, fuck yourself. Fuck your mom. Say something real, dude. Have an argument. This is a place for debate, all right? You can respectfully debate things about soccer, or you can get out. Those are your options, bro.
I think the run.
It sucks that you probably, like, let's just break down Rohan for a second. What kind of person goes into somebody's live stream just to say, go fuck yourself? Just to say curse words? What type of person does that? I'll tell you. It's a sad human being. So Rohan is a sad person. Let's feel bad for Rohan that he has no other option but to come onto other people's page and just say mean things. He has no other fun outlets. Like, he doesn't have any friends to hang out with. He doesn't have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever you're into. There's no good movies for him to go see. There's nothing good on TV. He probably doesn't have cable or a streaming service of any kind. There's nothing on his Netflix queue that he likes. There's no sunshine in his life. Like, poor Rohan, maybe just go out and take a walk, or like, I don't know, dude. What makes somebody not such a sad, shitty person? Let's all think of some ways for Rohan to not be a sad, shitty person. We need to collectively come up with some suggestions, because Rohan is clearly, like, look how mad he is about life. Like, he's just coming in and saying mean things to a stranger. It's wild. Suhan, yeah, for sure. I think that Griezmann should be starting at center forward. But Here's the thing. Every time I say that, Suarez gets a goal. If you say Suarez shouldn't be playing, he gets a goal. If there's whispers of benching Suarez, he scores a goal. So that is a great idea, Ultra. You can definitely do that. And then maybe he can learn how to just like communicate in a friendly way. You know? Like, I don't mind people coming in and cursing about soccer. That's fine. Like, be aggressive, be passionate, but like, what does that do? What do you accomplish by going in and just being like, fuck you, fuck yourself, I've got your sister here? What does that accomplish? Nothing. It doesn't do anything. You're right, Jack. Troll's gonna troll. That is for sure. And here's the thing, I haven't, you know, like I said, I'm new to this, so I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to respond to it. My hope is that I don't get sucked into it, I don't get angry or caught up in stuff like that. Like, I should have just muted him right from the start, but hopefully I can think of some fun ways to troll trolls, but not get too caught up in it, because I don't want this channel to be about responding to trolls. That's not what this is about. This is about cool people talking shit about football. That's what you guys are here for. That's what I'm here for. We don't want the trolls to ruin that. So sometimes I'll troll, sometimes I'll just block, whatever.
Suarez forward for Angel. Could not hold on. Barcelona.
Yeah, dude, it just seems like an angry person, right? Anyway, let's move on. Let's talk about happy things, because we all are having a good time. No reason to spoil that party. Barcelona getting a lot of the possession. Let me pull up these stats. Let me see how much they are actually getting according to my app here.
Carried across, Semedo couldn't keep it in. Following that intergame, Ray, a pretty important
64%, that seems about right. Barcelona with about 64% of the possession. Okay, we're going to see it now. So earlier I mentioned Rakitic would fare pretty well in midfield alongside De Jong and Arthur. That's what we're seeing right now. Rakitic coming on for Sergi Busquets here. So I'm curious to see... I'm very curious to see if De Jong plays that holding role or if Rakitic plays that holding role.
De Jong drops and Rakitic moves to the front, but the Croatian can also play in the hole.
And you ask the pertinent question, Phil, but make no mistake about it. It's not just the dependency. Messi brings not just a different element.
Yes, Junior Firpo. Yeah, Junior Firpo moved up. No, did he?
Barcelona stand
Let me see here.
In attack and in defense.
What shape are we in?
A different attack.
God damn, I missed that. Hang on.
In the lineup, and it's
let me work this out, Jack. Okay, so we still got Langley and Piqué. I think Semedo is left back.
Challenge.
No, I think Firpo's left back, Semedo right back, and Roberto moved forward.
They can find a goal these last 10 minutes.
No, is Roberto on the pitch? Why am I struggling so much right now? I'm having a brain fart. It's a corner kick right now, so I can't see their shape.
Good one. Just cleared again, Piqué.
Perez still on the pitch.
Not sure if he will get a man of the match consideration. Defenders
Where is
tend
Junior
to get overlooked.
Okay, Semedo is at right back. Junior Firpo is at left back.
Back for Cucurella.
So we got Arthur, De Jong, Rakitic in the midfield.
Pushing into the box to Konam. They're overloading, but
who am I missing?
Can they maintain possession? 6 near the box and a giveaway. Cucurella.
Suarez, Perez, who
quickly won back.
Who else is pushing
Suarez
up?
Again tripped up at midfield. Fans showing no sympathy.
Sergio Roberto. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Right. Because Sergio Roberto started out at right back, so Sergio Roberto is now playing right wing. Okay. There we go. Oh, who scored the previous goals? I'll tell you who scored the previous goals. It was Luis Suarez and then Junior Firpo, just as I predicted before the match. Ayo.
Wide for the former defensor man. Little flick
Ooh,
inside.
Getafe
Foul behind
breaking
the
through
play.
here. Looks like they're going to call it back for a foul, though.
Dissipates, and it will be a free kick.
Langley's already on a yellow. Oh, no. Langley sent off. 82nd minute. Shit. All right. Langley gets his second yellow off of a... We'll see the replay. It seemed like a pretty light foul, but damn it.
Rubbing their hands. Let's take a look at this.
Oh, that was garbage.
It's a foul.
Oh, no. Okay, no, he did. All right, that was... He came in a little bit late, tagged him from behind. Sloppy play from Langley. Let's hope that Barcelona can just hold off for these next 8 minutes. Keep this 2-0 scoreline. I think I might be, Saeed. I think I might be, dude. I think I might be channeling the future through my mustache, and you guys are witnessing it live. It's incredible. Suhan, who's going to get man of the match? Probably Ter Stegen, because he had a huge save to keep it 0-0, and then he had the first assist of the match. So Ter Stegen could get it. Suarez could get it. But I would give it to Ter Stegen, actually. I would give Ter Stegen man of the match. Alright, let's go. We're approaching the 84th minute here. We just got to hang on tight to this 2-0 lead. Let's go.
But look at this man's hands and the dexterity of touch. A wonderful down and the softness. He's got two.
Real Madrid can eat a dick, bro.
Just waiting to poke it home.
Why don't you just focus on your match against Atletico later today, all right? You don't need to be being concerned about what Barcelona is doing right now. You gotta pay attention to your own shit.
Let me ask you something. I know, again, mentioned at the start of the day, Uli Hoeneß, the president of Bayern.
Axel, why the fuck do you get it? I'm the one predicting the scorelines here.
If Manuel Neuer was
knock on wood, it's not over yet. Just kidding.
Little flick into the middle, Molina, but the run never came. Saying that they would
I think better. It depends on what you're looking for. I think they're completely different players. I talked about it a bit earlier, but I choose Messi over Ronaldo. Saeed, I too hope Barcelona win El Clasico. I'm excited for that.
Kennedy to get to the goal line.
Nelson Semedo playing some pretty good defense here, shutting down that run to the line, the touch line there.
Nice.
Axel, don't do that to me, bro.
And a hand goes down to block Ter Stegen. It trickles.
Axel, don't bring that evil on me. I want this 2-0 line to be secure. Have my predictions come true.
Take a look.
Jack, do you mean against Inter, or are you talking about our next La Liga match against Sevilla? Oh boy, Getafe with a header there, goes over the post. That was a close one. That would have been in. Against Sevilla, I don't mind resting PK and playing Todibo. He needs to get some playing time. It'd be nice if Umtiti came back so we could be rotating Umtiti, Langley, and PK. That's what I want. I want to rotate those three and then let Todibo have the Copa del Rey. Let him be the starter there. Oh shit, that's right. God damn it, Jack, you're keeping me on the ball. Yeah, because Langley's going to be missing. Let's see. Yeah, I guess so. You have to. Umtiti's injured. So that just leaves PK and Todibo, unless we pull Sergio. Ooh boy, unless we pull back Sergio Busquets and play him at center back.
Just 2 games
we could do that.
First team, so a lot of rust, but now making his debut in this new campaign. Cucurella.
Well, thank you, Saeed. I appreciate you hanging out, dude. That helps me out quite a bit. I hope you have subscribed and turned on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Ultra, I don't know about. I don't disagree with your point. I wouldn't say he's a better finisher. He's more clutch in the big matches, but Messi has also had his fair share of game-winning goals. I mean, look at his Champions League finals against Manchester United. Messi, it's not like Messi doesn't come up in big matches. Ronaldo is more consistent in those clutch moments. I will give you that.
Number one. Hard to argue against Alisson, but Ray, there can't be any argument that he is.
My midfield trio is Sergi Busquets, De Jong, and Arthur right now. I think there'll be times when I want to see Rakitic instead of Busquets, but my three is what we've been going with: Arthur, De Jong, and Busquets.
And starting to head to the exits. Maybe they're trying to get to the Wanda in time.
Raphael, not right now, dude. I've said this a few times, so sorry for repeating myself, but no, now's not the time to sack Valverde. If we are 7 points or more back from first place come December, then you sack him. But right now, we started the season. You should have sacked him for multiple reasons before the season started, but we started the season with him. You got to let him ride it out. Coley, I agree with you. I'm never one to say that, oh, Ronaldo's shit, he sucks, or anything like that. There's too many people that are one's amazing and one's shit. Get fucking real. They're both amazing, and we're all lucky that we got to watch them play in the same league, in the same era for as long as we did. It was amazing football.
Brilliant Benzema for
Axel, I'm not surprised by that at all. Show me the last time that Ronaldo scored off of a free kick. Like he's got this world famous step up to go take his free kick, and he's garbage. He's a garbage free kick taker.
Getting back to goalkeepers for that Madrid derby.
Jack, I agree with you for sure. Raphael, no, I don't want Neymar back because I don't like having to apologize for the way that he plays and him diving and just playing like a little bitch. Not a fan.
Will he be up for the challenge? And if not, after a great performance midweek, Alphonse Areola might just put that position to question.
All right, we're in the 89th minute. Rakitic on the ball, slowing it up. Good, that's what we want.
Semedo.
You know what, Ultra? I did hear that somewhere. I forget the story, though.
A bit of a stumble to start this new campaign. 2 wins in a row and their first road victory since April. Last week, Ernesto Valverde said all of the danger and all of the trouble would be gone with 2 wins.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Ronaldo's amazing. I wish he would have stayed in La Liga, but he's all about that personal prestige. That's the difference, and that's why I love Messi so much. Messi is a team player. He's about the club. Ronaldo is about personal accolades, so he wants to go to another league for new challenges, yada, yada, yada. And some people hold that against Messi. You can fuck yourselves. Messi has been a Barcelona player since day one. That's his club. He'll eventually go somewhere in Argentina, I think, to end his career and like give back to his country. But for now, I appreciate and admire him being devoted to one club. Yeah, Suhan, Dembele is injured again. He came back last week, played like 30 minutes. Or did he play the whole half? He played a half or 30 minutes in last week's match. Looked amazing. I was so excited for him to come back and play this week. And he's injured again. He got injured in training. It's a thigh injury. It's goddamn ridiculous.
A big see on how things go.
Ball sails into the corner. Track down. Coming over.
In January, I don't know. I'm good actually. I don't think we need to sign anybody. I'm happy with the squad that we have. 2 years ago, when we had that incredible run and we were undefeated in La Liga up until the last match. And we lost to Roma in Champions League. We really only had like 12 players that would play for us. We were completely shallow in terms of our options. Now we have a lot more options. We've got a lot more depth, but we keep having injuries. So if we stay healthy, I don't think we sign anybody in January. I think we wait until the end of the season. We get Coutinho back. We probably let Suarez go and sign Neymar. That's probably what happens.
Then the derby. And tomorrow,
we do need a better defense. 4 minutes of stoppage time. Shit, come on. All right, 3 minutes left, folks. We gotta hold this down. I would love it if we signed Virgil van Dijk. That would be amazing. It sucks we didn't sign De Ligt, and he went to Juventus, where he's barely even playing. He's getting a lot of heat for underperforming.
Is it enough to take?
Sucks for him.
Probably not. something to build on.
Getafe looking to break out of the back here.
Angel.
They got some numbers, but we recovered well. Good job, PK. Way to hold it off. Jack, I don't disagree with you, dude. I don't think going to Juventus was the right move. Because you're not going to get the same level of attackers in Serie A that you would have. Ooh, Getafe with a header over the bar. Very good. You're not getting the same level of competition that you would in La Liga or the EPL. Italian league doesn't have great attacking players. They just don't. So Delict, I think, took a big paycheck there.
Missed opportunities, especially from Angel. And here's another one.
Thank you, Rafael. Appreciate it, dude.
No direction.
Yeah, I'm shocked that we have not been able to bring up a striker from La Masia. I'm shocked. You know, we've gone from Samuel Eto'o to David Villa to we tried Zlatan for a year, and then eventually got Suarez. But I'm just shocked that we have not been able to bring up a striker.
Really got to be a little bit more.
That could next year our front three might be Messi, Griezmann, Neymar. You know, but here's the thing: we got Dembele and we got Ansu Fati now, and Perez, who all need playing time. So if we bring in Neymar, somebody's got to go. It'll probably be Suarez, if anybody. All right, one more minute, folks. We do not need to sign Lewandowski. We don't need to invest in that right now. Listen, he's very good. You know, but he's what, 30, 31? It wasn't a straight red. It was a second yellow card, and it was just a stupid foul by Langley to get a second yellow.
By his goal, and certainly Antoine Griezmann as part of a...
There's also, shit, I forget his name. There's an American player who is a right winger, I believe, that plays in Barcelona's B squad.
Has been influential. Frankie de Jong has been.
Forget his name. It's something cool. He's got long hair. He seems like a cool dude, and I hope he stays with US. Because I think he played on the under 20 in the World Cup. Yeah, Axel, I think I agree with you there. He's not coming to Barcelona. That's the final! Yes! Wow! Okay, what a win for Barcelona. This was awesome. My prediction came through. 2-0 to Barcelona. First clean sheet of La Liga this year. What else? First clean sheet, first away win as well. And Luis Suarez and Junior Firpo get the goals, just like I said. And there we have it. Marc-André Ter Stegen with the man of the match. Good for you, Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen had a huge save when it was 0-0 to keep that scoreline even. And then shortly thereafter, had another big save where he ran 25 yards off his line, chested the ball down to break up the counterattack, and then one touch, left-footed blast to Suarez in behind. Suarez, one touch, chips the keeper. Fantastic goal. And then second goal, Perez, hard-footed left shot. Keeper can't handle it. Junior Firpo there for the knocking goal. This was awesome. Yeah, hell yeah, Ter Stegen's the best keeper. This was great. This was a big win. We really needed this one. And now let's hope for a Madrid derby draw. And let's hope they just beat the shit out of each other in their match. And we can, let's see, if they draw, then we'll be 2 points from top of the table. And that's fine for us. We had a slow start. I'm okay with that, with those results. Renyat, I don't know, dude. I'm taking Ter Stegen. I'm taking Ter Stegen over Oblak and Allison.
Barb, you left me hanging on the high harmony there.
If you ride, you get.
Renyat, next match for who? Next match today is going to at 3. Yeah, 3 o'clock Eastern time is
when wildfires threatened
the Madrid derby.
Fighting through fear and fatigue until the fire was contained. John found his fighting spirit in one of the most dangerous.
Hell yeah, this was a big win for Barcelona. Very excited about that. What's up, Sketchy? How you doing, bro? Jack, thank you so much for hanging out, dude. Come back next time. Appreciate the support. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well.
Spending more time with the kids. I'm introducing them to crab.
Crab?
They love it.
So you mentioned that money was set aside.
Yeah.
Sketchy, this is like my third or fourth stream, something like that. I'm just getting this channel started. Well, hang on, let me stop my timer here. I'm just getting this channel started. I've been doing videos for like 6 weeks now, so I'm really just figuring shit out. I mostly do like previews and reviews of matches, but I'm still figuring it out. I think I'm gonna do some like reaction videos here and there. Those seem to be pretty popular for people, so we'll see. Thank you, Saeed. I appreciate that, dude. Really appreciate the support. Tell your friends. Axel, you are not. You were wrong about who was going to score the goals. You were only half correct, thus making myself today's man of the streamed match. Thank you very much. Appreciate your support. Yes, Saeed, please do. Tell your friends. Bring them in on the chat. Like I said, this is the more that we get the conversation going, the more fun it is for me. We have a good time talking shit. You know, it's what I'm all about here. Renyat, Hazard is not going to be marking De Jong or Arthur. I don't think he's going to be stepping into that arena at all. I think he knows he would get smoked.
Julian Bell. Yes. Kumail Nanjiani.
Sketchy, thank you so much. I appreciate that, dude. All the subs help. Put on notifications. As I always say, I will not spam you. You'll just get updates when I post a video and when I'm going live.
So cute. I love that for you.
Hell yeah, Saeed. My mustache is undefeated, bro. Yeah, Hazard came to Madrid for the paycheck. Like he didn't come to win trophies. He was like, well, I can stay at Chelsea and not win trophies and get paid less, or I can go to Madrid and not win trophies and get paid more. What should I do? What should I do?
But if you were to choose one mother or father to throw such a
yeah, thank you for the reminder, Renyat. Okay, so everybody that's still watching, when I post my video later tonight and I have clips of me making my prediction, you guys have to comment and back me up saying that yes, this was a live prediction before the match started, or before any goals were scored, that this was real, it really happened. I'm not just making shit up.
All season long, Lowe's does it right too, with hardworking brands like Valspar, Craftsman, and Scott's. And no matter who you root for, let's get to it. Get Scott's Winter Guard lawn food for $14.97.
Actually, you can think whatever you want, Hotshot. The facts are the facts, all right? I'm undefeated, as stated in my channel, and I mean you can't argue with it, bro. Where's your facts? You got no facts, Axel.
Let's just keep this.
Let's see. That match starts at 3. Probably not, dudes. To be honest, I want to go do some other shit. I want to go get a workout in. I want to play some FIFA.
Fill your pockets with savings.
I'm going to see David Hell comedy show tonight. That's gonna be fun. So I might take a nap. I might take a fucking nap this afternoon. I got the day off. You know.
Partner can refinance your auto loan
Yeah, Axel. Just because listen, beliefs are not facts. So you can believe that you want him to score, but he did not. Oh wait, check out this dope hat. Avengers hat. I got this in Barcelona.
River Plate versus Boca Juniors.
It's my favorite hat. Plus it matches so well with my jersey. Oh. I wear the Adidas what are they called? The classics. Not the Sambas. What are they called? The ones with the kangaroo leather. Yeah, Axel, he's finally back. I think everybody saw that one coming. Obviously, I think they let the deal break down just to stay in the headlines and have people get more excited when they make a new deal about it.
And we will bring the goals in our halftime chat soon.
Yeah, Furbo played and scored, bro. Thanks, Yamar. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. I didn't even know until today. I am an international channel. We got New Zealand. We got Philippines. We had Bulgaria. What other countries we got in here?
Not that they're looking particularly worried on the bench. All smiles, Icardi and
I got fly in this room. I gotta take care of. I am in Ohio right now. Originally from West Virginia. I'm an Appalachian man. It looks dangerous. I gotta kill this bug real quick.
He's best known for his stint in Italy with Fiorentina.
Got it. Bug down. One swipe. One swipe. Texas, huh? Axel, is everything bigger in Texas? Saeed, that's a pretty good prediction. I think I'm probably going to go with you on that. I think I'll also say 2-1 Barcelona. Yeah, fuck yeah, Iniesta flashback, dude. So when I get Barcelona kits, I only get a name on the back if they're a legend. So I've got Iniesta, I've got Puyol, I've got Ronaldinho, I've got Xavi. I don't have a fucking Eto'o kit. I want an Eto'o kit so bad, but I don't have one. Eto'o is my favorite Barcelona striker. I should have an Henry one, but I don't. I have Henry's autograph on an Arsenal kit. When Henry was playing for the New York Red Bulls, he came and played the Colorado Rapids, and I was in Colorado, and I stayed. Wait, hold on. Why are people fighting? What's going on here? Why are we telling Mohammed to leave the chat? Did he say something mean? Copas, thank you, Ultra. Man, we got so many people, it's hard to keep up with the chat. 2-1 to Inter? No, I don't think. No, Saeed was saying 2-1 win for Barcelona, not for Inter. Yeah, sometimes Renyat gets a little upset with people in here. Renyat knows though that we keep it respectful and everybody is welcome as long as there is no disrespect on a personal level. My prediction for Inter Barca, I'm also gonna go 2-1 Barcelona over Inter. I'm not gonna make a prediction on who's scoring the goals yet. I gotta wait till day of. So you guys are gonna have to join in on the stream to get those predictions. And we can ride that roller coaster again. We'll see if I'm right twice in a row. That'd be wild. All right, Axel's got 3-1. All right, thanks, Saeed. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Appreciate it. Renyat, you're going 3-0 Inter, huh? Ultra, that's good. You can hold off on your prediction until we see the lineup. I do want to see, because it does kind of depend. If Dembele comes back, if Messi comes back, if Ansu Fati's back, that's all going to play into it. Raphael, I do play FIFA 20. I'm a huge FIFA addict, have been for a long time. I got pretty disenchanted with EA and with FIFA, with what they're doing with the Ultimate Team. I think it's all clickbait, just money grabbing, and it's not making the game any better. So I've been pretty pissed off at EA. I almost checked out this year. I almost said, fuck it, I'm going to get PES. But I didn't. I stayed with it. And I'm happy. I'm happy with this year's game. They made some improvements. They watered down the AI defending so that you have to do more manual defending, which is good. Keeps kind of separates the men from the boys. It gave the advantage to the attacking players with speed and dribbling, because if you get the defender off balance, they do lose a step and you can get by them. And what else? Yeah, it's a slightly better game this year. So yeah, ball physics. Thank you, Axel. That's another one. And I was talking about it earlier. Back in like 2009, they implemented this like fair play rule where if you were clearly dominating the other team, they would start handicapping your players. They would get out of position. They'd have bad touches, that kind of shit. You would just hit the post 5-6 times, and so it would make the match more even, and you would get up like 2-0, 3-0, and it would start to happen. They seem to have taken that out this year, because I'm back to winning matches like 7-8-0, which is what I used to do. Prior to 2009, I'd be a shitty team playing against somebody with a good team, and I'd just dump on them, and there would be no leveling out in that match. And you would start to see like you could predict the scoreline almost. Like if I go up 2-0, I bet you he scores 2, and then I score another 2, and I end up winning 4-2. There was too many predicted patterns in FIFA, so they changed it up this year a little bit. Barcelona should be, as of right now, they'll be a point behind in the table. So if we're looking at it live table, Barcelona is in second place, 13 points behind Madrid, who has 14. However, Atletico and Madrid are playing this afternoon, so we'll see what happens there. Barcelona could go down 4 points potentially. Wait, hold on. Why are we saying, Mohammed, why are you telling MV channel to get out? Why are any of you telling anybody to get out? That's my job.
Marco Verratti.
What is the problem with MV channel? I don't understand. Somebody enlighten me. MV channel is a hacker? How do we know this? Yeah, Axel gets it. How do we know MV Channel is a hacker? Very curious.
Sarabia. Spanish international Pablo Sarabia. Gets the cross in. Koscielny couldn't get there. Otavio. 3 on. Making away from this PSG pressing. Kalou comes back to Pablo. Chouameni to Kalou. Turning past Meunier. Oops. Kalou was caught late there by Thomas Meunier. Well, they persevered, Bordeaux. They tried very hard to pass their way out of that tight corner. It wasn't easy.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. Match is over, so I'm going to go about my day. I got some other shit I want to do. Got to live some life. This was incredibly fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let me see. What else? Hacker MV channel, spoiler. Wait, MV channel. I don't know. It's whatever. Let it go that 14 points. Yeah. Can we just talk about Barcelona? Stop with the dumb shit. Thank you, Axel. Yes. Yes, but I'm going to go. Axel, you have a great day. Thank you for watching. DB, thank you for watching. Ultra, you've been hanging out too. Muhammad, everybody, MV channel, you're welcome to. Just don't hack my shit. Anyway, Suhan, you as well. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Also, it's actually a big help if you guys would follow me on Instagram. I always post when I'm putting a video up. So follow me on Instagram. It's at the undefeated Moustache John. Follow me on there, and look for my video later this afternoon. Make sure you come back, comment on the video later this afternoon, backing me up that I did actually predict this scoreline and the goal scorers. I fucking love you guys. Let's keep this going. Keep building out the community. Tell your friends. Come back for more. I'll see you guys next time. Love you. Mwah.